the trailer that I probably liked the most, which was the trailer for Megan, right? Is what it was called. Guys, I don't know if you had the chance to see the trailer for this Megan movie, but you definitely need to check it out because this thing just looks creepy. I mean, it feels creepy. The animation or whatever, like we were talking about, whatever they're doing with her face, is clearly a real actress, that's playing the motion and stuff, and it just all is just so cringy and scary, and it feels like a lot of stuff that we've already seen, but it still felt new to me, and it felt very different. And I love that it has kind of that Annabelle, Chucky kind of feel to it, but also, that it's almost, because it's so, new and sentient, that it could be a person, not just a doll or something like that. And I thought that was very interesting. And of course, we live in a modern age with a lot of AI technology and stuff like that. And maybe we do get to a world where one day we have a doll that's designed to protect our kids, So to me, it was all very, very real and very scary. And yeah, it's produced by James Wan.
And Jason Blum.
So
how can you go wrong?
Yeah. So I mean, this looks great, man. I was terrified watching this. Shane, you had a chance to check out this trailer just a little while ago. What are your thoughts on it?
Instantly the premise is creepy. As soon as the little girl walks in and you see the doll from behind, I mean, we don't even have to see much of anything, and I'm already like, oh, this is creepy. So, yeah, if you're a fan of horror films, I mean, this is going to be a terrific installment. You got two masters of modern horror right here combining their talents. It comes out Friday the 13th, the first Friday the 13th of the year. I mean, it has, success written all over it. They've also taken this idea of something that's scary right now, AI, especially with how much it's, even affecting my life where, I had no access to AI, and now I'm even doing like the AI photo mashes and the art stuff, websites, because it's just like, oh man, this is wild stuff. Right. And so we have something that's, getting popular, gaining traction right now, but is in the back of our mind a little scary, right?
No doubt.
Are we going to have, this turn into Terminator and, completely destroy us? But then they put this in a familiar package, this terrified of AI idea, and put it in a familiar package of this kind of like the Chucky doll, or we've seen very similar horror movies like this before. So, and I think that, that's what makes a lot of successful horror movies successful, is when you take an original idea and put it in a packaged, already kind of set formula within horror. Those tend to be the more popular ones, like the Death Day, the Happy Death Day, or even like a Scream franchise. These are take new ideas but put them in an already established package. So, I mean, this has home run written all over it. But yeah, I'm going to echo what you said. What makes me the most excited about it was the actress and also the CG playing Megan. It was kind of this hybrid, and it just came off very creepy. And I really liked. I don't know if her full mouth is CG, but, they did this thing where, she's not enunciating with her lips.
Yeah, she's like a doll. Right?
Just up and down. And so that was super cool and super creepy. And so I really like those little details that they put into it. So, it seems really cool.
Yeah, it does. It does for sure. And I'm not sure. Did we find out if this one was streaming or theaters?
It says to be theatrical release by Universal, and they don't have it streaming. So this
would probably just
probably
in theaters only. So.
I would guess so.
And it's Friday the 13th. I bet this has a killer opening weekend. It may not be able to continue to have success with things coming out.
It's probably got a short shelf life. But after the holidays, people are kind of familyed out, and they want to see some death.
Yeah, right. Yeah, for sure. And Friday the 13th, I mean, that's perfect. I mean, I think that's a great release date for it, and I'll definitely go check it out. I mean, if I can't see this for a while, if it was coming to streaming in 30 days, maybe I'd wait it out. But if it's going to be a couple months, man, I might have to go check it out in theaters. Why? Because I really like those trailers. I think it's going to be good. I wouldn't be surprised if this is one of those, and I guess it'll be technically next year. But if it won't be one of those movies for 2023, that's kind of a sleeper movie. Especially because it comes out in January, you kind of forget about it, right? As the year goes on, you have all these other good movies, and then before you know it, you're like, oh yeah, that. Make it
all about it.
Yeah, right. Yeah, for sure. And it may be one of those movies, but a lot of movies like that end up being really cool. Like in 2019, Shane, there was a movie that came out called Crawl, and it's about how there's like flooding in Florida, so they have to evacuate this town. But this girl goes back to try to get her sick father, and all these gators are everywhere because it's now flooded all over. And it's great. It's like, if you should definitely go check it out. You'd love it. And it's really well made, well directed, well acted. Everything about it's great. And it's one of those movies that when you see it, you're going to be like, how the hell haven't I seen this or heard of this? But I seen it in theaters, and I was just I loved it. I ended up buying it on, physical media when it came out. I liked it so much. So I think this could be like one of those movies, but you also kind of, like I said, forget about it, because it's nothing really stands out. But yeah, I'm super excited to check it out, and I can't wait.